Give us a little bit of history about Neil Jacobson, how you got in the music business, and what you're doing here today.
Good. I am happy to be here with you in the show. I think the website's brilliant, and I'm happy to support it. I really do. I love it, and getting to watch you for any protracted amount of time is awesome. I'm from New York. I grew up in Long Island. Wanted to be in the music business starting when I was about 15 years old. At 17, I somehow got myself into Berklee College of Music, and I'm not being humble. I'm telling you I'm not a great musician, but I practiced my ass off my junior and senior year of school so that I could get in. The second I got in, I began not practicing anymore and getting back into the music business side. I went to Berklee School of Music for music business and a film scoring minor, actually, randomly. Started a record label at Berklee, wasted about $5,000 of my father's money, but had a blast. After music school, couldn't get a job in the music industry to save my life. Became a wholesale carpet salesman. Sold carpet for a company called Star Carpet, which I actually loved, and did that for about 3 years, wholesaling floor coverings. I still had the hankering, still missed the business. And after a few years in carpet, I took an unpaid internship at a record label via a guy named Tom Ennis, who I think you're friends with,
sure.
Who I used to caddy at a country club called Deepdale Club in New York. I sort of cold called him out of the blue after a couple of years, and I think he was a little like, Neil who? What? Yeah, I've had a few caddies. So I built him a website. It was like 2002, and it was called hiremetom.com. It was this terrible, really awful website. It was like a picture of me, you know, with my thumb up, and another page down was top 10 reasons to hire Neil, and a resume on another. It was awful, but it was funny, and I just got a kick out of it. Introduced me to somebody who gave me an internship at Arista. I started interning at Arista and got a chance to move up to the Star Trek sub-label within Arista, which was Pharrell's label at the time. I worked there for a little while, for a few months, interning for free. By the way, I don't know if I ever told you this, doing rug tents. I would sell Bloomingdale's rug tents on weekends for 15 hours a day from, 7 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night on my feet, just hawking rugs. But I could make enough money on the weekends to be able to intern during the week at like 24, 25 years old. And then a friend of mine who was working at Interscope told me that he was leaving and I should check out his position as an assistant. I flew out to LA. I interviewed for it with a guy named Martin Kierzenbaum, who, I don't know, you talk about a guest you need to have on this show. If there's one guy who has been, I just think he's like the smartest guy in the music industry and been tremendous for my career. He, at the time, was the head of international and a senior VP of A&R at Interscope. I interviewed with him. He gave me a job. I flew out and moved out with a duffel bag and a set of golf clubs, and started working at Interscope about 10 years ago.
So let me get this straight. You gave up a promising career in the carpet business to join the music business.
Much to my parents' dismay.